Hi, I'm Cindy Caldwell, the Happiness Queen, and you can find me at elegantinnerguidance.com. Today I want to continue our discussion about faith. We just entered that theme for the month of July 2013, and I want to step back for just a moment and remind you of what we discussed last week, which was simply about faith, using it or losing it, and I equated that to a muscle. So our faith is something that I even talked about how it was kind of like, I think of it as a whack in the side of my head when I had that duh moment. And I thought, wow, faith isn't just religion, having faith in a religion. Because for me, up to that time in my life, that's kind of how I looked at it. I'm Christian. I had my faith was in the Christian religion. I believed that what the Christian religion said was what I believed for my life. And as well, if you have another religion, that's what you may believe for your religion. You have faith in that religion. And that can be a definition of faith. But I think now, even more so, faith is the daily exercise of my belief in that faith to step forward in my life. So that's what we talked about last week as my new view, my duh moment when it came to faith. So maybe that was a new learning for you. And today I want to take it just a step further of how we can exercise faith every day in our lives and how that might look. Maybe share with you what a typical example could be for your life and for my life and for many people's lives of how faith could play out. So let me just suggest that maybe you, I know I, have dreams for our lives. We have dreams, we have things that we want to achieve for our lives, goals, things that we love to do, things that we just really want to achieve, whatever that might look like for your life. And there are moments when we're just full of energy and we have gusto to go for them and we're excited and we're telling people about them and we're doing lots of stuff about those things because we're excited and we're moving forward. And then something might happen. Maybe a big roadblock gets in our way, something that stops us and we're thinking, maybe I'm not meant to do this. Maybe this is a sign I should stop. Or maybe somebody says something. Maybe it hurts your feelings a little bit. Maybe it makes you feel like, well, why am I really doing this thing anyways? Maybe I look, if you ever have that negative self-talk and you think, well, maybe I look stupid or whatever it might be that you think, and that stops you from moving forward, you lose some faith. You lose faith that this is the right path for you. And I just want to suggest is when those roadblocks get in our way, those are really maybe the signs that this is something worth pursuing. Because if it's not something worth pursuing, it's probably going to be really easy and probably nothing's going to get in your way and it's just going to be like a piece of cake to go do it. Often that could be the case. And sometimes our biggest dreams, the biggest roadblocks get in the way. And I was reminded of this just a couple of days ago. We just celebrated the 4th of July, Independence Day here in the United States. And my husband and I went to the Walt Disney Museum here in San Francisco. And I really encourage you, if you want to see an inspirational example of a man who had a dream, and we all know what that dream was because we've all most likely been to one of the Disney parks here in the United States, either Disneyland or Disney World, Epcot, and all of the wonderful elements of those parks. It didn't start out that way. And what might seem easy, like, oh, look what he created, this, mega billion dollar industry, whatever it might be worth today, it didn't start out that way. And he started out simply doodling sketches on pieces of paper, working at a newspaper, sharing those ideas, trying to figure out what that was going to look like for him. And along the way, once he was really knowing what that was looking like, or it was unfolding for him, it was getting clearer and clearer, and he had this dream of an amusement park that people could go to that would be beautiful and clean and a place that people would want to go. He suffered lots of roadblocks. He had a partner that stole one of his ideas, but he didn't let that stop him. He kept going, and he had the determination and the persistence and the faith to say, I'm going to do it better. Let him have that. I'm going to make it even better this next juncture. And then it kept moving on for him and moving on for him. And lo and behold, his employees went on strike. And as it said at the museum, he said that that was one of the darkest days in his journey, that his employees had gone on strike. But did that stop him? Maybe for a moment he started to wonder, but he didn't stop there. He had the faith to keep moving forward, even when he had experienced his darkest day, even when years prior his partner had stole his idea. He kept moving forward. And that is what we all enjoy today. 50-some years after he's passed away, we still today enjoy the Walt Disney theme parks because Walt had an idea, he had a dream, and he had faith to keep moving forward every day to allow that to unfold. So I just encourage you, whatever your dream is, keep having the faith. When you know that's what you want, even when people around you might be trying to stop you, tell you that it's not going to happen, tell you that it's a bad idea, if you believe in that, have faith. That's where the muscle of faith comes in. And that's where you need to use it or lose it. If you just let it go, let your idea go, you don't need faith. But you need to use it to achieve your dream and achieve the life that you desire to live, and ultimately to achieve authentic happiness in your life. I'm Cindy Caldwell, the Happiness Queen, and please go to elegantinnerguidance.com and read some of the other blog posts I have there to share with you. Thanks for stopping by.